Hello guys, so today we'll be talking about this. Disney, Disney. Rumor Disney is remaking the whole entire movie of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. This is by a new rumor indicates from Disney and Lucasfilm that are remaking almost all of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. The rumor comes from YouTuber Doomcock. Yeah, that's his actual name, this guy. Um Doomcock details the rumor he received from his source. I have Star Wars info. They're still shooting. They are having to remake almost the whole movie. But they have tested that the movie is a complete pile of flopping shit, which is basically the entire sequel trilogy. Okay, maybe not the Force Awakens, but the sequel trilogy is completely just is terrible. It's not some casual 2 week reshoot. This is almost a 75% remake. They stopped the thing, so 6 possible main edits, and there was no way to put together what that would have not flopped. Continues, Jar Abrams said the film will not please everybody. Disney flipped out and said the film had to please everybody, and we do it until it does. If they cannot get the performance as a test, this will be the end of a particular reboot. This Doomcock says that his source tells him that they have sold the film in reference to massive reshoots in Solo. Okay, people, there were two movies that had to deal with massive reshoots that people didn't really like: Justice League and Solo. I didn't really hate Justice League, but Solo, that was one of the worst Star Wars movies in history, and it was also the first Star Wars movie ever in history to flop. And as to the problem with the film might be, Doomscock's source speculates, I suspect the movie is having problems with the Force to too much plot into the film. Now I have a problem with having to consider to split this thing into two movies. As what these plot details could be, Doomcock is supposed to explain what the source told him. Perry Way could raise both a Death Star at the end and a dead at the by the end of the film. Yes, because of course we have to do that stuff as well. We have to make up stuff. Doomcock does not discount the idea of Rey raising the dead because we Star Wars and Lucasfilm will attempt to put Luke, Leia, and Han Solo on screen together. While Doomcock released the idea of shooting 75% of the movie or too much from a release date seems impossible, he does not recount the story. He does recount the story of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. It was rushed to its premiere with red prints on it, and had been struck. It came down to the wire, a bad wire in Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Then he adds a bit of eventatory support for the notion that the fact that there was promised a Star Wars trailer that was going to break but it didn't. One of the reasons for Star Wars trailer being held up and not breaking is that we don't know when the movie will be. Doomcock details the source will tell him Disney realizes for at least that they have devalued the Star Wars brand. They have also, according to other chains, the film substantially. He adds that this source also claims that they are trying to make the movie in Edin Bay at this juncture. Many previous rumors indicate that Rey will obtain healing powers. That Rey will get a new ability that will allow her to heal and rejuvenate life. Something that the Sith used. Try to tease Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker. Of course, because Rey can do anything because he's a Mary Sue. Because that's the terror reign of Star Wars, okay? Rey and the crew get attacked by a Sando Marion, which reveals a new superpower. She suppresses the power to heal or even rejuvenate light. Heroes battle the creature and almost kill the worm, and she uses the power to bring it back to life. The only part difference is why instead of 4 heroes killing the worm is basically a heroes back to the metaphorical core, and the healing is what allows them to survive and escape. The main story is the same, but the details are planned out because, of course, Rey has to be a Mary Sue because we have to continue the crappiness of the Last Jedi, okay? The awfulness. So, as the idea of Rey raising the Skywalker, no Death Star theory that took away back in August, the Death Star was inspired by a concept art form before Awakens, so the Death Star rising out of Jakku. Rumors have always been showing that multiple endings from other people. that this guy Jordan Mason, there will be 8 different endings to the film because how many endings do we need? But this is Disney. They're gonna try to make sure that they don't know what they're doing. Okay, they don't know what they're doing, and that's the problem. Disney wants to ruin everything. They always ruin Star Wars, so it doesn't really matter how many research they try to do. This movie's gonna flop no matter what. People say, "Oh, it's not gonna flop. It's gonna go to $1 billion because it has Star Wars on it." So did Solo, and guess what Solo did? It flopped. Okay, just because your brand name is powerful doesn't mean a movie will completely be a success. Let's look at DC movies and Justice League. Justice League is a DC movie, and Batman and Superman are still some of the most popular superheroes. Not really Superman anymore. Batman is, and he's in the movie. He's on the front cover. Wouldn't people want to see the movie for Batman or Batman v Superman? That movie was supposed to go to $1 billion. It didn't. It was a disappointment. So very popular characters not going to $1 billion has happened before. Batman v Superman, and of course, Solo Star Wars story not even grossing 500 million. Even then, they were projecting Solo to go 700 million to even to $1 billion because it had Disney's logo on it. And that's basically it. Goodbye.